Good evening. Welcome back. I am currently on my lunch break at work. I did get a microphone, look. And I got one of these snazzy car phone holders. So yeah, things are improving around here, guys. Just wanted to come on and speak to you properly, just because this week I really haven't had a chance to vlog or anything. I've been super busy, and the way that my shifts have gone at work, I have just had no time outside of work to vlog. And like, either Simon's been around me, which is fine, but I just think it's a bit cringe when people like vlog around their partners. Like, I just don't think that I would be able to do it. But yeah, I just thought I'd come on here and update you guys on a few different things. I need to film a bump update for you guys. I did do one the other day, but I want to do another little one and just put it in the video here. So maybe I can put it in this area and you can kind of see what I'm looking at, what my bump is looking like this week. This week I am 29 weeks pregnant. So this Tuesday coming, I'll be officially 30 weeks pregnant and I'll have only 10 weeks to go. So that is crazy. But yeah, it's flying by. I'm happy that it's flying by. Like, I'm so sick of working now. I'm becoming so uncomfortable. I'm literally just waddling around. I'm so slow. People get stuck behind me in the corridors and it's just so embarrassing. That's customers and staff. And you know, people aren't being nasty to me or anything. Like, people all being really nice to me and taking really good care of me, but I'm just struggling. My back is really starting to hurt. So before I was pregnant, I always used to get like a problem with my left hip, which would like then the pain would then radiate into the middle of my lower back. So I feel like I've got that back again today, which is really uncomfortable. And do you know what? Like, before I was pregnant, I was actually one of these people that I would take painkillers at any opportunity for my back or a headache, and I would just pop the pills and not even care. Do you know what I mean? That sounds really bad. I don't mean it like that. I'm not an addict or anything. But yeah, I would just take the pills and just hope for the best, really. Yeah, but now, since I've been pregnant, I've had to think, like really think, even like second thinking, like taking a paracetamol or something. I know that you're allowed to take paracetamol, but I think I've taken paracetamol 4 times during my pregnancy, and each time I've taken paracetamol is like I've literally took 1 tablet at a time. So I haven't taken it a lot at all. Yeah, I've literally just grinned and bettered it the whole way through so far, and I'm sure it's going to get a whole lot worse. And I'm feeling like tonight I will need to take 1 paracetamol before I go to bed, because I'm just so uncomfortable with my hip and my back. I don't know if I should adjust you guys on the video, because I don't know if I like this position. Let me just do a little adjustment. This is the first time that I've used this new phone carrier that I've got. Let me see. Last Friday, I had my 28-week appointment. And what that entailed was I went for my appointment at the hospital. That was with my midwife. And when I arrived there, I had to do a urine sample, just like at any other appointment that I've had so far. And then I also had to do, I had to have my blood pressure done. I had to have a blood test. and she also measured my belly, and she let me listen to the heartbeat as well with the Doppler, which she really told me off, by the way, because I said to her that we'd been using a Doppler at home, and she said, "Oh, so what Doppler have you been using?" And I said, "Oh, it's just one that my friend gave me." And it was like my friend gave me the Doppler that she used when she had her babies. And yeah, and the midwife basically said, "No, that's really bad. You shouldn't do that." I said, "Well, is it harmful then?" And she said, well, she didn't like confirm or deny that it is harmful, because I thought that it was just a little microphone. Because so many people use them, don't they, for like reassurance and things like that. And she said, she just like brushed over it, and she said, "You just shouldn't do it, because in case one day like you can't hear them, and then it panics you and it makes you stressed." Yeah, so that's all that she said about that, really. But yeah, she used hers and she listened to baby's heartbeat, and she said that everything was all good. Everything sounded strong and how it should do, basically strong and healthy, which was really good news. And she measured my belly, and she said that she measured my belly, and she like plotted everything on the growth chart as well, and she actually showed me like what it looked like. And literally it was just a chart, and then it had obviously like a line going through the middle, and where his little cross was on the chart, he was literally like smack bam in the middle. So he was in the middle of average, so he wasn't too, like, this is just a prediction. Like she said, the only way that you would know for certain is if you were to have a scan, and they would like measure the fluid or something, I think she said. Yeah, so he was right in the middle of the chart, so average. He wasn't too low, he wasn't too high. And basically my next appointment, she'll measure my belly again, and then that'll give like a proper reading of how he's progressing. Yeah, so she did that. She did my bloods, and that was all good. The reason why they do your bloods at 28 weeks is because they worry that your iron is becoming too low, that the baby's like taking too much of your iron. So yeah, that's the reason why they do that. But I've had my results back already, and that was all fine. And then she did my blood pressure, that was all fine. And I also just asked her about the RSV vaccine. I said to her, "I'm going to have the RSV vaccine, so can you give that to me today here then?" Because the last time I was there, she said to me, "Have you booked your whooping cough vaccine?" I said, "Yeah, I've booked it with a GP." And she said, "Oh, well, you might as well cancel that appointment, because I can give it to you right here and now." And I was like, "Okay, that's great." So I had it there and then. She gave it to me. But then when I asked about the RSV on Friday, she said, "Oh no, you can't have that here from us. You have to get that from your GP," which I thought was weird. Yeah, I thought that was a bit strange that she couldn't give that to me there. I have to go to my GP for that, but it's fine. I'm still going to have it. As I said in my last video, I've done the research and I'm happy with what it all says. I feel that the good outweighs the bad with that vaccine, you know, and I'm going to have it. So I'm having that on the 16th of July. I'm having that with my GP. Yeah, so that was my 28-week appointment. So a lot happened there, really. Yeah. This week, as I said, I feel like I've entered the third trimester and it's all hit me at once. Like I feel like the aches and pains, the heaviness, the getting up in the night to go to the toilet, it's all hit me at once. And I'm suddenly just becoming very hot, sweaty and uncomfortable. So yeah, it's becoming very important for me to use my birthing ball, because that not only like preps me for birth, but it's really helping to release my hips and stuff like that. And I feel like that's why my back and my hip is really hurting at the moment again, because I literally haven't used it for like a week. So I'm going to carry on using that as much as I can, because that is so important. My skin has been playing up again a little bit. It's been quite dry, you know, and usually my skin is like really hydrated, because I just use a lot of hydrating serums and things like that. But it's been quite dry in the summer, which is strange. And I have been struggling with spots as well. I just think it is a pregnancy thing, and it happens to the best of us, you know. So I'm just trying my best to keep my skin completely clean. I'm not wearing too much makeup, although it might look like I am, but I only wear like a little bit of concealer. And then I will like spot conceal a little bit. Use a tiny bit of powder to set it all down. And then like use my bronzer and blush as usual. So that's all that I'm putting on my skin makeup wise. And I always wash my face in the morning, and I always wash my face when I get home at night before I do my skincare and get into bed. So yeah, aches and pains, skin, thirsty, like so thirsty. Thirstiest I've ever been in my effing life. So thirsty, so emotional. Yeah, the emotions just seem to hit me all at once. Like I cried this morning because I was talking to Simon and I felt really guilty about the dog. Like the dog was just like, I was sitting on the couch and the dog was just laying down, like having a little nap after his walk, and I literally just started becoming really emotional and like just felt really guilty about like how like he's kind of like my first baby, and now I'm gonna have a human baby, and I don't want him to feel like he's being left out or replaced. It's making me feel emotional now just talking about it. Like I don't want him to feel like that, so I'm gonna look into some things. I don't know if there's a book that I can get and read or something. There probably is. There's a book for everything, isn't there? About how I can kind of like make sure that my dog doesn't feel left out, and that, you know, maybe there's some techniques and things that I can do that make me feel like he's being included, make him feel like he's being included, because I know it's going to be important for us to set boundaries with him and just make sure that all of that is happening as well.